After all this time, we finally have it. A province over here. Whew. Took a long time, but we got it. Let's see, this is... it also borders Orissa, so that's nice. 19 total development. 383,000 peasants. So that's a lot of peasants living in this province. Farmland size 125 out of 1128, so I'm going to go ahead and actually check what the labor difference is. 32. Alright, I'll go ahead and just shove 100 ducats into the farmlands. It produces 71 units of crop. So that's not bad. It's actually pretty good for 125 size, so yeah, it has irrigation rank 1. Build that up to rank 2. Alright, and I was just going to start a spy network over here, because I was thinking I was never going to get a province, so I should get a Holy War CB against them, and then I'll probably expand inland, I'm thinking, and then try to get the other provinces through expeditions. So I'll take that guy back, probably just move some of these men over there. And I've moved, this is what, 126,000, so there's 126,000 men over here now. I'm drilling 100,000-ish of those men. So they're gonna drill, and then once these forts, at least this first layer of forts I want to be built before I attack China. I prefer this layer, these 2 forts to be done as well, but they'll take a couple of years, I think 4 more years than these. And I'm not sure I really even need them, so I might attack China after these get built. But I'll probably fight over here. I feel like if I take more provinces over here, China's definitely going to come over here to these provinces. I think at that point I would just move these troops over there. And then the truce with these guys ends actually next year. So I'll probably wait and then attack these guys. These guys are drilling, so they got a little bit of drill going. Might actually wait to attack these guys and attack Vijayanagar first. Alright, 1 year later, I got another province through expeditions. This one has 426,000 peasants in it, so that's close to 1 million peasants we just added to our country through 2 expeditions. We're finally getting on a roll. This province has irrigation rank 1. It's also floodplains, 169 farmlands out of 834. Produces 57 crop. Its labor difference is... I don't know, because it's not updated. I forgot, these guys are actually Sunnis, so... probably not going to attack them, just take stuff from them through expeditions, which is probably not that many provinces more that I can take through expeditions over here, because the development of those provinces is too high. But Orissa is Hindu, so I could attack them with the Holy War CB and take some coastline from them. Focus on the coastline first, keep out the European powers. Alright, 39 size labor difference, so that's definitely 100 ducats we can jam in there. And then build irrigation. Rank 3 would cost 800 ducats. Yeah, I'll just skip rank 2, go to rank 3. Why not? Got the money for it. So, checking out a census really quickly. Oh, that lag. We have 83 million peasants, 500,000 natural change. I'll just look at the peasants. That's pretty much the only pertinent part of that. And then food production, 22.3% of the way there, 22,376. So, yeah, once I start getting more of these territories over here, then that should, and I start building irrigation, that should accelerate. What's up, everyone? I'm Duke James. This is Ottomans. I'm gonna go ahead and attack Vijayanagara, take Golconda's cores back, because they have a lot of cores. Pretty much go cut across Golconda, cut them in half. So I'll do it for this province, just because it's right there. They pretty much forted up most of their provinces, which is pretty annoying. And I feel like that's not how that's supposed to work. I think this stack I'll just use to defend these provinces, because they'll probably move a lot of troops over there. These guys can keep drilling. Song moves some troops over here, but then it looks like they're moving them out. So yeah, these two stacks will just continue drilling. Try and get some drill going. Get these ships back in port. Alright. Still make about 250 ducats a month. I'm going to try to improve relations with countries, because I think trade suffers when you have lower relations, so I'm going to start with Poland, since they're an ally, and a easy choice to start annexing. Influencing. We've annexed Gujarat, so their territories are now part of our country. We get their 24,000 troops with a little bit of drill. Puts us over our force limit, but that should be fine. I'll go ahead and move these guys. They can take care of those rebels. They should have decent provinces for food production. 283 out of 1657. Crop 222. Yeah, this province produces 135 crop, and it's not even a fourth of the way to max farmland size. 2,000 people migrating out. I'll just go ahead and throw 100 ducats into that province. Oh, this should be a good province, too. Yeah, 4,500 people, 1 million peasants live in this province right here. 153,000 residents. 4,500 peasants are moving out. Labor difference here must be really bad. This one is actually close to maxed, plus 571 ducats. They produce 414 units of crops, so irrigation ring 5. I have 1,300 ducats, so I'm probably not going to be able to build anything there. So I'll wait till I build up some money in order to do anything there. This province, yeah, people moving out. I'll go ahead and throw 50 ducats in this province. This one, halfway, 217 crop. Let's just throw 50 ducats there. This one, 156 crop, irrigation rank 5. I'll just throw 10 ducats there because that's kind of close. Sarada. 68 size farmlands out of 1633. With 200,000 peasants, I'll just throw 100 ducats there. think those are Gujarat ships. Oh yeah, they moved men over here. That's fine. I'll lose those provinces, but... Alright, stop. Stop destroying my ships. I have too many ships all around. Alright, I guess they're nowhere around here, so I'll go ahead and just take these forts then with this stack. Venice no longer exists, okay. Alright, I need these battles to stop. They have 65,000 men over here. I'm maxed on commanders. My current ruler is a 623, my heir is a 443, so he has 2 less admin, but 2 more dip. I'd make my heir a commander if I could. Yeah, that guy shouldn't be drilling. He's too good of a commander, so I'll put someone else, one of these worse people over there, to drill. Oh, they came over here too. Oh no, that's a Hantawadi. That's the UK's war. Okay, this ship is just, it's retreating, so how's it fighting battles? Oh, it just keeps coming out of port. That's really annoying. Because you can't really stop it from doing that. This is Forest Highlands, so... I don't really like this army composition. But, yeah, they're gonna run anyway. Cowards. Yeah, this is not a good army to siege with. With their 1 cannon. Alright, I have 3,000 ducats. Should build... I could build here. It's not going to do much, though. Farmland size 68. Let me check the capitals. This is still building a capital. This is still building irrigation. And this is still building amenities. Alright. I think what I'll do is I'll build a little bit more pathing. But I'll do that in between parts. This is the autonomy map mode. Actually, it's a lot better up here than I thought it would be. And then there's some like random provinces with lower autonomy, like these provinces over here, and then there's like Thado that has 80% autonomy for some reason. Autonomy is never going to be as good as it can be because I'm not building harbors and capitals, so I can't really take advantage. There's a good river system here, up here, that I would be able to take advantage of normally, but I've put those restrictions on the campaign, so I can't do that. we gotta take all of these forts. I'm also not making as much money as I could be because I overinvested, but it's really not much of a problem since I make so much money. Our air is fertile. Yearly prestige, chance of new air plus 50%. Alright. I think Poland is almost done with relations. I can go 20 more. Let's improve with Great Britain. Hit up the allies first. I'm gonna destroy those walls. Try and save this province down here. Calvinist center declines as the academia develops in our lands. The center of Reformation in that province has declined and will no longer spread Calvinism. Hey, okay. Yeah, we've converted it, so we have eliminated that center of Reformation. Perfect. Alright, they go down there. There's a couple more cores. I've sent some colonists. I've taken the first 2 colonialism ideas. The second one gives 4 colonists, so I've sent them... I think I sent one over here, and then here. There's not a whole lot of places to colonize anymore. Holland grabbed that. I sent one here as well. I'll probably just send my colonists over here. The problem is China might send their troops, but I guess that's not really much of a problem because then they would just be focused over there instead of sending troops over here. And that territory isn't really that worthwhile. I'm swinging this stack up north. This stack is literally doing nothing. So let's actually send that stack up north. Yeah, this stack's job is just to scare off Vijayanagar's troops. Alright, grab that. Golconda's cores, I probably need to occupy all of their provinces, so... let's see. Golconda, 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 Golconda. Yeah, I think in order for them to show up on this list, I have to occupy them. So have that stack occupy this province. Send those guys over there. Bring those guys up there. I will not white piece you. Okay, let's stack wipe them. October 16th, October 21st, October 13th. Alright. And this is Shrub Hills, so combat with negative 20%. Okay, this is a horrible army composition. And they did pretty good anyway. Let's go ahead and rebuild that group that we just lost. Should really just delete this. I think I will once most of their drill goes away. Okay, lost those ships. That's alright. Alright, so the rest of their cores are those two provinces. Alright, so I went ahead, grabbed those two provinces. Golconda also has a core in this province. They weren't given it, they weren't going to accept the peace deal because I didn't have that province, so I've taken that now. So then I'll have them give a couple of provinces up here back to Hindustan. Madurai is a 50 development province that they'll give back to Jaffna. So that'll weaken them a little bit as well, and then obviously Golconda is going to take all of this, and then that province up there, and then a couple hundred ducats. And that cuts Vijayanagara from this stuff. So that's nice. And then I'll do a census, see where we are, since I've annexed Gujarat. There's also a plague going around. I'm not sure if I mentioned this. I think this might have been the plague that was at 400,000, so a couple of 100,000 more people have died from that plague. Smallpox. So we have 87 million tenants, peasants, growing by about 570,000 per year, 3 million nomads, 5.7 million residents, 861,000 aristocrats, close to a million, 123,000 burghers, 418,000 clergy. Our food production is 23,553, so I think about 1,000 from Gujarat. We got Then salt, fiber, fuel, raw materials, all massive surpluses. Exotic goods is 12 units away from being a surplus. Delicacy, luxury goods, consumer, industrial, deficits have been the entire game. Military, naval are good. Knowledge, massive surplus there. It's about 23.5%-ish food production. If the campaign goes on long enough, we're definitely going to get there, because I'm making 227 ducats per month, so I'll just keep funneling that into irrigation. Right now I pay 1,123 ducats for property. That's 1,123 ducats because I overinvested, but I still end up making 233 ducats, so that overinvestment isn't that bad, really. It's not like before when we had a negative, what, 50 ducat deficit because of overinvestment. So that's fine, really. It also got really laggy. The income screen is very laggy right now. I believe these are the provinces that I overinvested in. Like, this one's negative 36 ducats. That one's positive. This one's probably negative, right? Negative 18 ducats. It's not that bad. And then I might have overinvested in some of these provinces over here. Plus 183. Yeah, negative 83 ducats. Negative 74 ducats. Negative 59 ducats. Those provinces will sort themselves out. So yeah, it's definitely not that bad that we've overinvested. Alright, these forts are built. Yeah, so I think when these forts are built, then I will attack China with these men, and then I'll probably put some men over here to try and hold that down. Or I might just give up these provinces. Because they're not very defensible, they're pretty far apart. And I would definitely try to defend this area, though. That's a little bit more defensible, and I have 75,000 troops over here, so I think that's what I'll do. Money-wise, 10,000 ducats in the treasury. I think I'm going to build up all of the provinces around Constantinople to 5 irrigation. I think that's just moving forward, that's what I'll do, because I have enough money. I'm not even really going to look at the provinces, I'm just going to, in a concentric circle, spreading out from Constantinople, build these provinces up. This province has irrigation rank 7. 439 ducats of income. Alright, build that up. This one is building a harborage, okay. Most of these are 3 or 4 already. So they're not that expensive to build up. That's building amenities. Alright, and then I'll keep some money in my treasury in order to build roads, but I'll do that later. We looted 24,000 ducats. We spent 51,000 ducats during that war. Not on the war, just during the war in general. Oh, okay. I thought I improved relations with Hindustan. I just returned provinces, so they got... I have plus 167 relations with them now. Can't vassalize them, though. They're pretty massive, so... I own some of their core provinces, they have subjects, and they have more than 500 total development. That should be good. Hopefully they require food. And then I can trade with them. Oh yeah, okay. I forgot that they put these two nodes together. I was looking for the merchant over there. It doesn't exist. I'll put the merchant over there. $900 ducats in automatic investment. Alright. Don't really have any rebels. -1 stability and no rebels, so we're pretty good on that front. There's another fort. I like to build garrisons in these provinces. That would be ideal, but I have to core them first, so it's going to take a while for that to happen. At least the frontier ones. Let's see, 200... Dip. Okay, I'm gonna do this expand incentives for merit. So this gives plus 20% wages paid to officials. So this is gonna cost about 200 ducats per year. Because we pay, well, we pay 1,500, so it's gonna cost more than 200 ducats. It's gonna cost, what is that, 300 ducats-ish a year? But it should reduce corruption, so it should be a net benefit. 100 admin, 200 dip, plus 5 elite loyalty, -20 relations between the bureaucrats and the state, plus 20 bureaucracy corruption, and 20 state corruption. So this should decrease by a lot the first couple of years. I don't think I have to do any measures to fight corruption. See how that goes. Hopefully that helps out with reducing provincial corruption. I don't have all that many reforms left. This one requires 80 state reach. I'm at 76 right now, so I'm actually pretty close. But 50 average autonomy or lower, I'm at 71%. So I'm not really close to that one. That one requires 80 state reach, 80 state reach, 80 state reach, 80 state reach, 80 state reach. This one just requires 50 bureaucrat influence. But this one only gives 0.1 state corruption reduction and 10% bureaucratic influence, so I think the bureaucrats solidly have control of the country for the most part. So that's not a high priority. Alright, I'm going to make this stack conform to this template. Delete those troops, move those guys up there. I'll sort out the ships later. Alright, I'm going to end this part here and pick up the next part. So, thank you for watching. Goodbye.